If I could see the future then, like I can see the future now, I know what I'd do again, I know what I'd do without. Every wrong road taken, I'd make it right somehow. If I could see the future then, like I can see the future now.
Welcome to Step Forward 2009. Each year, we pause to recognize the successes of those who have stepped forward to assist our community and our cause. Volunteers, educators, spiritual helpers, law enforcement, donors, community services, policymakers, healthcare, prosecutors, and allied professionals. In previous years, we have recognized community activists who have stepped forward and to the forefront in the local effort against violence. They have included staff, prosecutors, volunteers, and the Zonta Foundation. Charlotte County experienced enormous transformation during the first 10 years of the 2000 millennium. This year's theme is a changing panorama. Step forward. During the last 10 years, C.A.R.E expanded outreach counseling services and enlarged the domestic violence shelter, including emergency shelter for senior or disabled persons. C.A.R.E partnered with Habitat to build a transitional home for victims of domestic violence. C.A.R.E partnered with the Sheriff's Office to provide on-site victim advocacy. C.A.R.E partnered with Charlotte County in operating 2 reuse recycle centers and partnered with the county to provide 211 services. C.A.R.E provided violence prevention education in all area high schools and partnered with national organizations to provide web-based information. C.A.R.E instituted a free civil legal assistance to victims department. We ask staff, frontline volunteers, and board members who have served 10 years or more to share their experiences and vision.
I think over the last 10 years, what has been most gratifying for me is to be able to provide financial assistance to our clients. Without that financial assistance that's so necessary for them to be able to live an independent life, they're going to go back to the same situation. We've been so fortunate with the community support that we've gotten and with the different grants and funding sources and donations. It's really allowed us to make a huge difference in our clients' lives. I'm hoping in the future that that's going to actually increase, especially in the near future where the economy has been so bad. We're really seeing it with clients really having a hard time making that final break because of the worry of being able to support themselves and their children.
One of the great points of satisfaction is when you walk through Dillard's, when someone comes up to you and who's been in the shelter for quite a long time and says, "I'm great, I'm wonderful, and thank you." That's what I visualize for C.A.R.E. is that for the next decade or so is that it continues to do the fine work that they are doing and the wonderful support group that C.A.R.E. has and all the people and the help that they're giving to the people of Charlotte County.
C.A.R.E. is a great organization, which I think is a reflection of this wonderful community. From the very beginning, Charlotte County has embraced the C.A.R.E.'s mission with generous donations and volunteerism. I'm proud of both of them.
Being a C.A.R.E. volunteer is an ongoing educational experience with many challenges and innumerable rewards. Time spent in volunteering is never wasted. It only adds to the joy and fulfillment in any life.
Probably the biggest change over the past 10 years has been the addition of the auxiliary, having new fresh ideas, that are focusing for the children of CARE, and they've done an excellent job with their fundraising and over and beyond our expectations, and I see that growing for the future.
In Charlotte County, the future needs to include a plan for sustainable, affordable civil legal services for all its citizens. Our American value of justice for all presupposes that every citizen has access to civil legal courts, and nothing could be further from the truth. When people don't have that access, they find themselves in deplorable situations, not just domestic violence, but landlord-tenant situations and employment situations. And sometimes they take matters into their own hands. I would hope that in the future in Charlotte County, civil legal services would be at the forefront.
C.A.R.E is a great organization because of the commitment from our staff, our volunteers, and our community, and because we continue to grow our services based on the needs of our clients, and we stay committed to our mission. I'm very proud of C.A.R.E.
During the last 10 years, I have been able to provide services to victims of crime, thanks to the cooperations of the Office of the State Attorney.
It's my privilege to serve on the C.A.R.E board, and as a board member, it's our responsibility to make sure that we have the financial strength and resources to bring programs and services into Charlotte County for the individuals who need our services across the generations. And my role for the future is to ensure that we build the financial strength so that we can continue to provide any services needed and expand as required.
What will the panorama of the second decade of this millennium hold? Prevention efforts could impact a huge reduction in family violence and could change our social norms. Accessible civil legal services could restore faith in the justice system. The community, and especially the victims helped by C.A.R.E, are thankful for those who have stepped forward with time, talent, and treasure, and to the dedicated activists like Barbara, Bernice, Catherine, Linda, Kathleen, Kay, Marsha, Mary Grace, and Paula. What will the panorama of the second decade of this millennium hold? The next decade could be the decade of your greatest contribution. Together, we will step forward. Together, we will care.
If I could see the future then, like I can see the future now. If I could see the future then, like I can see the future now, I know what I'd do again, I know what I'd do without. Every wrong road taken, I'd make it right somehow. If I could see the future then, like I can see the future now. If I could see the future then, like I can see the future now, I know what I'd do again, I know what I'd do without. Every wrong road taken, well, I was straightening right out. If I could see the future then, like I can see the future now.